All right, hi, Sean Higgins, editor for SPAR3D. I'm here at SPAR3D 2017 with Francois from Bentley. You are the Senior Director of Software Development with the reality modeling software,
That's
as I
right.
understand.
That's right.
And you guys have a pretty big announcement that you're making today. You want to tell us about that?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, John. So the big announcement is that we are introducing our flagship context capture product, which is the best in breed product to process imagery and point cloud, and we're moving it to the cloud.
Okay.
All right. So this means that we're opening it up for almost anybody to leverage it. You don't no longer need a specialized hardware. You can just run this on the Azure cloud, and it will be also super scalable. So you can elect to say process a job with one engine or 10 engines, which is going to go 10 times faster. So for things like mission critical work, for example, if you are a contractor and you're trying to get a construction to be documented by the end of the day, you might use the cloud to do this faster with a 10 engine and just get a super fast result that can then be consumed downstream. So not only the cloud is for processing, but also for sharing that data downstream with your different participant in your project, whether that is your own people in your organization, but also people outside the organizations. And all of that in a secured way inside, again, the Azure Bentley cloud.
So it sounds like this sort of product is applicable for a lot of different sizes of organizations. Could you maybe talk us through a little bit, like, say I'm a medium-sized organization, is this for me? Say I'm small, say I'm large, maybe I'm scanning a city, right? Who is this for? Who is it best suited for?
Yeah, so it works for all types of organization, whether you need to capture, an intersection, a street intersection, or you need to capture a whole neighborhood or an entire city. The context capture technology has been scalable from the ground up and really works in any of these levels. We also made it available on multiple form factors, right? So not only do we can run it on the desktop, but also on the web and on the mobiles. We also are introducing this week context capture mobile application, which works with our cloud to process the data that you capture essentially from a simple iPhone or Android phones.
So this would be, say, anybody from a person with just an iPhone to somebody with an iPhone, a drone taking photography, maybe an SLR, possibly an indoor LiDAR scanner, just a whole range of different means of capture.
That's correct. And the power of the context capture engine, and now running in the cloud also, is that it's really capable of blending all of these data sources together very nicely to create what we call a reality mesh, which is lightweight and engineering ready and visualization ready to be consumed downstream into design application, mapping application, construction application, inspection application, or even asset management applications. So it's really opening up the way for reality modeling to really go mainstream into the engineering world.
Right. So as I understand, you have some visuals that you want to show us to help walk us through all the
Yeah,
let's say, the
absolutely.
many offerings that
Yeah.
Bentley has at the
right.
conference today.
All right. All right, Sean, as we said earlier, Bentley's bringing a lot of different offerings to market today. The primary one I want people to remember is the Context Capture Cloud Processing Service. It's right there sitting in the middle. It's really the workhorse that drives all of the other offerings around that. So we can help you planning your photos, capture very easily with Context Capture photo planning. The Context Capture mobile application running on Android or iOS will make it ubiquitous for anyone to take an iPhone and just take photos of a small assets. And that is then processed in the Context Capture cloud. So Context Capture is really that work engine that will stitch all of these data sets together, whether it's coming from a digital camera, point cloud, a phone, and so on. All of this mixed together to create a reality mesh. That reality mesh is then the essence to support the different various workflows to the right. So the mapping, the design, the construction, the inspection and operation workflows I was mentioning earlier. But this is essentially big data that you need to be handled. So to do this, we created a sharing service we call ProjectWise Content Share, which is enhancing our ProjectWise portfolio and our Connect portfolio to make it ubiquitous for people to consume that data downstream into the different design applications. In addition, we made our design application more powerful so that they can consume the data coming from the context share, but also made a smarter reality meshes, so next generation reality mesh that really enable, this is the secret sauce or the magic, if you like, that's happening behind the scene for the engineers to consume that data. So the main message here, Sean, is really that Bentley with this new set of products is making the reality modeling going mainstream for engineering.